Here in this video I'll give in detail regarding the result of current event semester who is expecting now. I'll take one sample. I'll take an example of the candidate. Suppose the candidate name is XYZ who is having some seat number 2CP17XY016. For the example purpose I have taken this seat number. So as per the procedure of VTU regulation, so first one is CIE marks of each course of the current event semester shall be scaled to maximum 50. Semester end examination marks of all credit courses of the preceding R semester shall be scaled to a maximum of 50 and then averaged. This sentence is very important. So I am taking the semester end examination result of R semester, that is first semester, third semester and fifth semester. So suppose the semester is having 8 subjects. We are conducting the exam for 100 marks. For subjects, for first subject he got 80. For second subject he got 77. For third subject he got 68. For fourth 71. For fifth subject 77. For the sixth subject 61. For the seventh subject 87. For the eighth subject 87. So these are the marks he got in the first semester or third semester or fifth semester. That is what the semester end examination result. So as per the procedure, that should be scaled to a 50. So if we scale to 50, 80 becomes 40, 77 becomes 38.5, 68 becomes 34, 71 becomes 30.5, 77 becomes 38.5, 61 becomes 30.5, 87 becomes 43.5, 87 becomes 43.5. We have to take the average of all these marks, so it becomes 38. So then averaged. So average is how much? 38. Next. The calculated average semester end examination marks shall be taken as the semester end examination marks for each course of the current event semester. Okay. As per the second rule or procedure, we have to average. So the average we got 38. So that calculated average of the semester end examination marks shall be taken as a semester end examination marks for each course of the current event semester. Suppose there are 8 subjects in the R semester. For every subject the average should be 38. You should take it as a 38 for the individual subject out of 50 because we scale it to 50. So this is what the semester end examination marks. Next, the minimum average semester end exam marks for passing shall be 10 out of 50. That is as it is. Regulations applicable to minimum CIE semester end examination marks and total marks for the current event semester shall be as per the applicable regulations. So this is what the minimum marks. So usually we are putting 19 marks as the minimum for CIE marks out of 40, and for 80 marks 28 is the minimum, for 60 21 is the minimum, for 100 35 is the minimum. So that is what applicable for as per the VTU regulation. That is same. Next, total marks for any course of the current event semester. This is very important. Total marks for any course of the current event semester shall be the sum of CIE of the current semester, that is scaled to maximum of 50, and average semester end examination marks, that is scaled to maximum of 50 of all the credit courses of the preceding R semester. So this meaning is what? So first of all we should take the CIE result of the event semester, means current semester, second semester, fourth semester and sixth semester. So usually the CIE should be conducted for 40 marks. So for 8 subject, for the first subject 37 is the 37, for second subject 36, for the third subject 34, 33 for the fourth subject, 39 for the fifth subject, 37 for the sixth one, 40 for the seventh one and 39 for the eighth subject. These are the CIE marks he got for the current event semester out of 40. So again that should be scaled to 50 as per the procedure. If scale to 50, 37 becomes 46.5, 36 becomes 45, 34 becomes 42.5, 33 becomes 41.25, 39 becomes 48.75, 37 becomes 46.25, 40 becomes 50, 39 becomes 48.75. So these are the CIE marks of the current event semester. So if you got the fraction value, that should be put into the next integer value. So 46.25 becomes 47, 42.5 becomes 43, 41.25 becomes 42, 48.75 becomes 49, 46.25 becomes 47, 48.75 becomes 49, 50 as integer, 45 as the integer value. So this is the CIE result of the current event semester. So as per this procedure, if you want to have a result of the candidate who is expecting now, so that is what total marks for any course of the current event semester shall be the sum of CIE of the current event semester, that is scaled to 50, and average CIE marks scaled to the 50 of the R semester. So already we have taken the average marks, that is 38. The 38 is the average marks. Okay. So if you want to have a total marks for any branch of the event semester, result of the current event semester, so already we have taken each subject. CI marks already we have calculated 47, 45, 43. These are the scale to 50. So semester end examination marks of the odd semester, first semester, third semester and fifth semester, we take it as the average value 38. If we add these two, we'll get the total marks out of 100 for the individual subject. So 47 plus 38, 85, 45 plus 38, 83, 43 plus 38, 81, 42 plus 38, 80, 49 plus 38, 87, 47 plus 38, 85, 50 plus 38, 88, 49 plus 38, 87. So these are the total marks. If you add all these, we'll get a 676 out of 800 because we have taken out of 100 for the 8 subject. The percentage is 84.5. This is 84.5 is the result of current event semester who is expecting or who is promoted already. This is first case. If the student remained absent in the preceding semester for any one subject, or in the art semester, first semester, third semester, fifth subject, if the candidate is absent, then how should we calculate the result of the individual that candidate? So already we have taken the 8 subject. So he got 80 for the first subject, 77 for the second subject, and he absent for the third subject. 71 for the fourth, 77 for the fifth, 61 for the sixth, 67, 87 for the seventh subject, 87 for the eighth subject. So that is scale to 50. So 80 becomes 40, 77 becomes 38.5. This read this procedure. If a student has remained absent in the preceding semester, the semester end examination marks for that particular course shall be taken as 0. So this for the third subject he remained absent. That's why you've taken it as a 0. 77 becomes 30.5, 77 becomes 38.5, 61 becomes 30.5, 87 becomes 43.5, 87 becomes 43.5. The average of all these 8 subjects becomes 33.75. So we'll take the next integer value, that is 34. 34 is the average semester end examination marks for all the courses, means for all the 8 subjects. So that as usual. In the previous case we had taken it as 38. Now it is become 34 because he absent for one subject. Next. The total marks for any course of the event semester means if you want to have a result of that particular candidate. Next, for the 8th subject, already we put the CI marks of the current semester, that is 2nd, 4th and 6th semester out of 50, or that is scale to 50. Next semester end examination marks out of that is scale to 50 means for first semester result, third semester result or fifth semester result. We got the average 34, that's why we put 34 for all the subject. If you add these two, we'll get the total marks for the 8 subject. 81, 79, 77, 76, 83, 81, 84, 83. So this is what, if you add all these things, we'll get the 644 as the total marks out of 800. The percentage is 80.5. So 80.5 is the percentage of the candidate who is promoted already, even though he remained absent in the art semester for one subject. So this is what the VTU grade calculation or the VTU result of the student who is expecting result of this particular current semester already promoted. Thank you.